Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I'm getting better at the whole where I need to look. So, today we're going to talk about some new products that I found at Walmart. Would help if I had said products out. Some new products at Walmart and also some from other places. But I was at Walmart the other day and I've been eyeing up this foundation from Revlon. And as you can see on my face, yeah, I just popped that pimple and I just tweezed my brows. So I'm a little extra red. And I know my hair's ridiculous. I don't really care. I'm hot. And I was going to leave it down, but I couldn't do it. So we're going to play with this new full cover foundation. And I have it in the color 150 Buff. So we'll see how that goes. Says up to 24-hour wear, no caking or fading, lightweight and blends seamlessly. I mean, if this was a dude, I would definitely husband it right away. Sounds perfect. So we'll see how that goes. And then I got the new Unlimited mascara from L'Oreal. And I did get the waterproof version because usually I like waterproof mascaras better than the regular, than like the original formula, so that's why I got that guy. So we're gonna play with that today, and then we're also gonna play with this palette from BH Cosmetics. This is the palette that influencer Silvia Gani did. I really haven't seen like anything on YouTube about it, and I've had it for a little while, and those are the shades. So we've got 20 eyeshadows and then 2 highlights. So we're gonna play around with that. We'll see how that goes. So we'll play with that. And then also from Walmart, I have this Profusion Lips to Go lip trio. It has like a gloss, a liner, and then a liquid lip in it. So we'll play with this. And then also, last but not least, we're gonna play with, because I've never used it, I received this in the lucky bag that Juno & Co had, and I haven't used their sponge yet. So we're going to apply on one side of the face with the sponge, and then on the other side, I'm going to use my new favorite foundation brush. This is from Eco Tools. So we'll use that on the other side to see how that goes. So we're going to start by prepping the face, and because it's been a couple of hours since I washed my face and did all that stuff, sorry, gotta tighten that. Okay, which is gonna make it more ridiculous, but I don't care. So because it's been a couple of hours since I actually washed my face and did all that, I'm gonna go in first with the Mario Badescu Rose Water and just spray that everywhere. And then I'm just gonna use a tissue to blot because I'm impatient. Just received this in PR from Formula 10. So I'm going to try their Bee Berry Juicy. It is a moisturizer with sea berry and apple. And thank you so much. I really appreciate there aren't very many companies that will take a chance on smaller influencers. So I really want to say thank you to Formula 10 for sending me the amazing items that they did. So this is my new favorite primer. This is from Catrice, and it is their Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner. And it's like a whipped consistency. Didn't mean to flip you off, or maybe I did. But I love it. And for the foundation, normally, just for good measure, I would color correct. But I'm not going to, because I want to see exactly, I want to see exactly what this foundation can do. And I did pull out my color corrector for under my eyes because I was going to do that, but I just decided that we're not going to. No color correction whatsoever today. And with the eyes, normally I would do my eyes first, but because I'm going to do such a bold lip, I'm really going to try to stick with some of the more tamer shades that are in here. Maybe I'll add like a little bit of purple in the eye, but I'm gonna try to keep it relatively tame because the lip's gonna end up being like bright purple, because that's the one that I bought because purple is my favorite color. Alrighty, so I'm gonna use the Juno blender first, and I did dampen it. And normally I do not like sponges to apply makeup. Now I know I didn't pick up a lot. But it's almost like this isn't doing anything. Like, I really don't see much of a difference at all. Okay, so I'm gonna abandon that already. And I'm gonna use the brush now. And I'm just using, I forgot to mention, I did put some of the foundation on. I just use like a metal palette. It's a little more cleanly. So let's go over to this other side now. Maybe I'm not picking up enough foundation I usually use. You don't need a lot. I go back and forth between the CoverGirl Matte Made foundation and the HD liquid foundation from Catrice. I like both of them very much. Alright, so I mean, it's a little bit more coverage with the brush than with the blender, which I mean, I think it's pretty typical for all foundations. So let's go on and do a second coat. Over here. I mean, it's not terrible, but I would not say this is full coverage. No caking. Well, let's see what happens. It looks cakey as fuck, yo. Oh my god. Like, it really, really looks bad. Really looks bad. Oh my god. And it's like not covering that pimple at all. This is supposed to be, it's literally called full cover. I don't know what to do. This sucks. This is terrible. Like, if you guys can see. It looks cakey really bad. I think I need to just quit it with the foundation because this is a hard pass. This is a big no. No, 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 no. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Can I say never again again? I'm not gonna say never again. I might get it in a shade darker and see how that works. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. And this is the concealer. If you watched last week's video, I'll link it below. This is the concealer that I got from You Can Be off Amazon, and it's awesome. I like it. A little of it definitely goes a long way. Let's add some more to the chin. Down the nose. I broke out really bad on my chin, guys. Like, really bad. Changing up some of the facial products that I use, and it's not turning out to be a really good idea compared to what I was doing before. You know how they talk about like the purge, where your skin will get really bad before it gets really good? Well, I'm hoping that what I'm experiencing now is the purge. But I digress. So I'm gonna go in next. This is the brush I like to use for concealer. This is a BB cream brush from Eco Tools. I don't think they sell it anymore, and I should probably not use it, but I'm selfish and I love it, so I'm not gonna stop using it. Set under the eyes with the flower powder from Beauty Bakery, and this is in the shade Translucent. And I'm going to use a brush. I always use this brush to set under the eye. This is from SL Miss Glam. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, please let me know in the comments, guys. Next, we'll do brows. And I'm going to use the Brow Bar To Go in Medium to Ebony from Gerard Cosmetics. I just need to find my favorite brow. Where did I put it? Ew! The world is ending. I found it. It's so tiny. I lose this brush all the time, but it is seriously my favorite. Okay. It's this little travel brush from Sephora, and I just love it. Okay, and now I'm just gonna set with some Essence Make Me Brow. So we're gonna go into the BH Cosmetics Silvia Gani palette, and like I said, it's got 22 colors in it. So I mean, you can use these big ones as shadows, but I would imagine that they are meant to be highlights. So I think we're going to do highlight first, and I'm going to go in with this one on the bottom in the shade Opal. I'm going to use a brush from Royal & Langnickel Pro Revolution line. It's the BX45. Look at that on the brush. Ooh, girl. That's a nice highlight. She said. More, she said. Now this is, look at that. So on the forehead, I'm just gonna dial it down a little bit. So I didn't put anything on. This is the foundation brush that I used. Okay. So I'm just going in with a Royal & Langnickel, which is one of my favorite brush brands. Flat Eye Fluff brush. And I'm just going to use the shade Wolf. And I'm going to go all over the lid with that as a base. So, because it's fresh on my mind, today's Thursday, so I watched The Masked Singer today. Because I record everything and then I watch it at my convenience. Who does everybody think the rabbit is? Because I am convinced, and I don't care what anybody says, that it is Joey Fatone from NSYNC. And let me give you my proof. Okay, because this girl did her research. First of all, okay, so first night, the clues. I'm gonna go into Obsessed, ironic, next in the crease. So the clues, the first night pointed at somebody in NSYNC. If you don't think so, there's something wrong with you. Like, definitely the very last words that the person said were, "It's gonna be me." Come on. If you don't think that that's somebody from NSYNC, I don't know what's wrong with you. But also, in the first set of clues, very pigmented. I like this. There was the reference to, like, there's been a carnival theme throughout both sets of clues. Okay, so what I took it as from the first one is NSYNC had that entire album that was kind of like carnival themed. I was into NSYNC when I was a little girl, when I was a teenager. They were like my jam. I had a Lance Bass poster by my bed for many, many years. But he was definitely the cutest. I like that whole southern thing. Anyway, so, and then there's the straitjacket. Joey Fatone wore a straitjacket in music videos. So there's that whole thing. And then also the costume on the rabbit, when you put the arms out, it looks like the strings from, I can't think of what music video that was, where they all had the puppet, where they were marionettes. They were like dolls, marionettes or whatever in packaging, and then they came out and blah, blah, blah. So, this has like a purpley rosy undertone to it, and it's really, really pretty. I really like that. Okay, so to deepen up the crease, I'm gonna go into this shade down here, Bear. Oh, and that brush that I used was a blending brush from Glamour Dolls. And this is a blending brush from SL Miss Glam. And I'm just going, this is a more tighter one. This one you can do a little more detail, like a little more precise. So my first crease color that I put down, I like it to be kind of everywhere. Not everywhere, but, so this I'm putting a little bit more tighter, more like in the crease. I'm gonna use a shader from Royal & Langnickel. This is the BX80. Back to The Masked Singer. It's Joey Fatone. Somebody said to me it's Lance Bass. I'm like, no. In the most recent clues, the rabbit said that the person grew up in New York, while Lance Bass grew up in the South. I don't remember specifically which state. I want to say Mississippi, but I might be wrong. But yeah, Joey Fatone grew up in New York before moving down to Florida. Someone, get this. So someone said to me that it's Donnie Wahlberg. Can we just have a moment of silence for that person's brain right now? Like, how ridiculous and how stupid would that make Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg look? I mean, really? Not knowing her own husband's voice? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go into the bottom, do the bottom lash line with the shades that are used in the crease. I'm gonna start with Obsessed, then another one from New Kids, Jordan Knight. I'm like, no, they all grew up in Massachusetts. Are you stupid? Well, I didn't say that to them, but I really wanted to. Like, I really just wanted to call them dumb. But anyway, put your guesses below, because that is like my current obsession. And I'm just going under the eyes to get rid of some fallout. Ooh, that glitter is everywhere. That's okay, we like glitter. So now I want to deepen the outer V a little bit. So I think I'm gonna use my fingers for this. I'm gonna use this shade right here, Night Owl. It's like a really deep plum. And I'm just stamping that with my finger in the V. Ooh, Becky, look what you've done. The inner corner with the highlight shade that we used, Opal. And I'm going to pop that under the brows too. I think this one might be a little too chunky to use as a face highlight. Because the glitter in it, I mean, if you're into that, that's fine. But like, it's really pretty. Like, you can see it. But it's definitely chunky. Anyway, Masked Singer, the rabbit, it's totally Joey Fatone, the end. And I knew the poodle was Margaret Cho. I mean, come on, if you didn't figure that out from the first night's, sorry, having it from the first night's clues or something. I don't know. I knew it right away. So next we're gonna go in with the Profusion Lips to Go thing. Trio, I guess I could call it. So let's go in with the lip liner first. Then we're gonna do, this is a matte liquid lip. And this is, they are all in the shade Ambitious, I believe. Yes. It looks very, very similar to, oh crap. It looks very similar to a NYX Liquid Suede. Is it in the shade Sway? And we're just gonna let that dry down. And then we'll try out the glittery lip topper. Mascara. So while that dries, let's dig into the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. How could I forget mascara, guys? How? So it's in a very strange looking receptacle. And I'm just gonna use, this is, I literally got this at the Dollar Tree because it's rainbow and it's pretty and I love it. I have been using a lash serum from Maybelline that I got at Walmart, and it's amazing. Oh, sorry, this is what the wand looks like. Tapered. I don't normally like wands like this, but we shall see. I'm not hating the mascara. And you can bend it. Which I don't fully understand. To be honest, but I will definitely give it another shot. We're gonna let that dry, and I think I'm actually gonna go over top with another mascara, another new one. And this one I've used a couple times and I really, really like it. And I didn't do any eyeliner so you guys can see the mascara. It's not too bad. So next I'm going to go in, this is from Revlon, this is the Volumazing mascara. I bought it because it's in a purple thing. And I'll show you the brush. It's a very, very nice brush. It does add a lot of volume. Like, I can see a difference already. So I like that. Hopefully it will come out, they'll have it come out in a waterproof formula. I got mascara all over my face. It's okay, and I'm just gonna use a comb from Moda, which is owned by Royal and Langnickel. Told you they were my favorite brush brand. Much better. If you guys can see. It hasn't dried down yet. But I'm impatient. Smells like baked goods. It's pretty. Very pretty. And I just realized I never set the face. So I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie, the Rimmel Stay Matte Moda Pro powder brush. Just set everything. And that is our finished look. Pretty simple. Nothing too fancy. Because I didn't want to do anything too crazy because of the lip. That highlight is amazing. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will link last week's video below because I did talk about it, and I'm sucking at looking at the camera at the right place. I started out so good. So my final thoughts, this is like Jerry's burner now. So my final thoughts, I would definitely pass on the Revlon full cover foundation. Don't do it. The mascara, the L'Oreal Ultimate Volume, I think it was called. It's pretty good. I'll use it again. I'll give it another shot. The Profusion Lip Trio, I would buy another one to try it out. So it's pretty decent. I like it. I would buy another one. And then the BH Cosmetics Silvia Gani palette is a winner. I mean, the pigmentation, everything blended really, really nicely. I mean, look at that highlight. Like, the camera isn't even picking, I mean, the camera is picking up like 1/4 of how like it is. So I would definitely recommend that particular palette to y'all. So those are the final thoughts. I hope you all subscribe, ring the bell, do all that jazz. And I'm doing a huge giveaway over on my Instagram, which is MiddleX Beauty, when I reach 5,000 followers. So go follow me over there. And then when I get closer to the 5,000, I'll do the details to enter the giveaway. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys. Peace.